Huh?
That was a little loud.
Say that again for the camera. They can't hear you.
That was a little loud.
Wife's in the camera getting it ready. She told me that was a little loud. Y'all, today I want to revisit the Soundboks Go. When I first got this thing, I did a first impression video of it and I was really hard on it. But where this speaker shines is outside and that review was inside and I wasn't real fair with it. So today we're gonna review this thing outside and I'm gonna show you how this thing really shines. So this is take 2 of this video. I recorded an intro to this thing this morning in the campground, but I found out when I got home that my GoPro had messed up. So we're gonna do it outside by the pool because that's where I use it most of the time anyway. This thing is made of a composite material. It's really hard, it's really solid. The grill is very solid and it too is composite. It does have a rubber bumper all the way around each side of it. It's got a 10-inch driver and it's got a 1-inch tweeter. And this thing sounds really good outside. It's really loud and it weighs about 20 pounds. So they do sell a shoulder strap that goes with it. And I did purchase it. It's an extra $60, but I found it to be well worth it because it is a little heavy. Now, the controls on the top are really easy. You push and hold to turn it on and the volume will go up to 11. This orange button here is so you can pair multiple sound boxes together. I have the Soundboks Generation 3 and I can pair it with this one or I can pair it with up to 5 speakers. But what's great about it is the battery is removable. When I bought this speaker, it came with 2 batteries. It came with 1 free one and the batteries cost about $150. So it was a good deal. And what's really great about it is if your speaker battery does die on you, you can still salvage the speaker with another battery. Like the JBL party box, if that speaker dies, if that battery dies, you're kind of screwed. You got to get rid of the speaker or buy a new one. These things, you can buy another battery and you're good to go. So we're gonna go back to the campground and I'm gonna show you just how loud this thing gets and how clear and how great it sounds out here in the great outdoors, which is where you'll be using this thing. All right, I've got on my go-to unlicensed song that I play for you guys all the time. And I'm gonna walk away from this speaker and then I'm gonna turn it up. Walking out here towards this lake. I had it out here by this lake all day yesterday. But I'm gonna get at least 100 feet away from this thing and I'm gonna turn it up. I don't wanna leave it loud too long in this campground. But it's Sunday morning, it's emptying out. Let's see, let's check it out.
Grind, pick a change in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way
now,
to win at night.
I'm a long way from this thing and it sounds great. This is where this speaker shines, out here in outdoors. So let's go get back on the table and we'll wrap up this video. So let me tell you, this thing shines in the outdoors. It really does. Now the battery on this thing will last a true weekend. I got out here around noon Friday and I played it till 10 o'clock at night. Yesterday I started playing it probably 8 o'clock in the morning and definitely played it till after 10 o'clock at night. And when I was out on the lake with it yesterday, I had it cranked up a lot. There was quite a few people enjoying this speaker, the people that were swimming out in the lake, and I had it playing pretty loud and it has played all weekend. The battery's still good. Now I did bring a spare battery with me just in case this one were to go dead, but it has not. The battery life on this thing is great. The sound on this thing is great. Now when compared to the Generation 3, it doesn't produce the sound that thing does. It doesn't. But if you were to compare this to any other, let's say the JBL party box or anything, this thing blows it out the water. Now this thing is a little expensive, but with the removable battery, where I can just buy a new one if it goes bad, to me that makes the price 100% worth it. And if you've already got the Soundboks Gen 3, the way you can sync these up with the app, you can use them in stereo, you can use them in mono, you can make this one a center channel if you had a couple of couple of sound boxes, so it's really customizable that way. The app also has an adjustable EQ, or it has preloaded settings. It has a bass, a power, and an indoor setting, and I keep it on the bass setting all the time. That's the way I like the sound, and it sounds really good. I was really hard on it, like I said, being in that little room with it, and it was really harsh sounding. But when you bring this thing out in the outdoors, this is where this thing thrives. It is really good at it. It's small enough to carry around. It's not nearly as big as the Soundboks Generation 3. And I will tell you, I do highly recommend this speaker. And it's tough. I've had it out in the sand on a beach. I've had it out in the sand in a creek at my camp in Mississippi. I've thrown it in the back of my side-by-side, and it's just built like a stinking tank, I'm telling you. The rubberized coating around the edges of it really protect it from getting scratched up. You'll never ever hurt these speakers. It's just too strong. I could park my truck on top of this thing, guys, I'm telling you. But anyway, I was hard on it at the beginning, and I wanted to do another review, and my buddy told me I should. He said, man, you bring that speaker everywhere and you love it. You need to do another review on that thing. So here it is, guys. Check out the link below. I will have it in the description, and until next time, I'll see y'all on Everyday Man.